Hello.
Hey, Chris, it's Kacey.
Hey, Case. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Hey. Hmm, Yeah, shoot. I had a topic on my head, but I can't remember it right now. So how was
Well,
your
just give
day then?
yourself a few minutes and think about it. My day was good, just school and everything. I got to do
Okay.
dissection today, so it was fun.
Dissection. What? You had biology?
Um, I
Oh,
take
oh, that's
anatomy and
right. Yeah.
physiology. I mean, yeah,
Oh,
I majored in biology,
oh, yeah. That's
so
right. Yeah, yeah, nursing. Yeah, it's only
yeah.
natural. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mowed the backyard today. When my mom mowed the front yard.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Was it really hot out there? Because I know it was hot where I am.
Yeah, it was warm out here. But fortunately, we had a bunch of trees.
Did you ever think that maybe you should have done both yards then and let your mom rest?
Uh, I'm sorry. What? I didn't understand the question.
Maybe you should have done both of the yards, instead of your mom being out there in the heat.
Well, she wanted to do it. She was the first one out to start mowing the lawn,
Oh,
and
so
then
she
she
had to
wanted.
push you to do it.
She didn't push me to do it. It's like I asked her if she would like my help, and she said yeah. So yeah,
Oh, well, that's
she
good of you to offer.
we have a ride-on mower and a push mower. She used the ride-on. I used the
Oh,
push.
okay.
I even went under the. I even pushed the mower the uh, underneath the dripping branches of some of our trees. Yeah,
Oh,
some of
well,
our
yeah.
trees have some of our trees have overhanging branches.
You ever think of trimming those branches off then?
Mm,
So they don't
Yeah,
fall and mess things up?
we have we've actually trimmed some of the branches before. But it's
Okay.
like I think they grew back.
Yeah, plants tend to grow. Um, so did you do anything else today?
Yeah, after I finished up in the yard, I took a shower. Then I went and got a smoothie with my I went my home phone's ringing. Let nobody answer it. It's distracting me now. Anyway, yeah. My family invited me to go out with them to get something to eat, so I had to drive me by sheets. I got a fruit smoothie while I sat with my mom and dad over at Coach's. They shared a pair of hot dogs and fries over at our Coach's grill. They had the hot dog and fries. I had the smoothie.
Oh, well, that sounds like fun. It was just a normal family outing, huh?
Yeah, and then after we got back, I checked my email and went through all that. Yeah, and then I walked around the neighborhood. I did a little walking, a little jogging. Got 5 minutes of jogging, the walking. We have a whole bunch of inclines, so it's mostly up and down in my neighborhood here. And I went around fairly much the whole subdivision area.
Well, I mean, I've just checked my email too, and Kim said it was your dad's birthday today. So did you guys do anything else besides getting the smoothie?
Yeah, my mom. Yeah, I was gonna get my father. I remembered it was my father's birthday yesterday, and a couple of days before that as well. But unfortunately, I had the money in my bank, and I spaced out, and I forgot to buy my father a present. But it's all good. My father doesn't usually he don't usually want much. It's like I can just so it's as simple as I can go to Walgreens and get a bag of maple nut goodies from. He likes those maple nut goodies.
Okay, okay. Well, did he get any other presents?
Uh, yeah. After we got back home from lunch, apparently there was a box on our front porch from a Cherry Grove Tree Company. It was like a little birthday box, and then it was
Oh,
like a
I
little
heard of
plate
them.
there.
They do online orders.
I'm sorry, what?
I've heard of them. They do online orders. Like
Yeah,
edible arrangements in 1-800 flowers. So what did he get?
yeah. There was a little teddy bear, small bag of
Aw.
fancy cookies, as a couple of fancy pieces of chocolate, and some spheres of hard candy.
Oh my gosh,
And
so he was nice enough to send that to him. That sounds amazing.
yeah, but except get this on the message note. It said those from Vivian and friends. The only Vivian I know is Vivian G, who was that witch.
Oh my gosh, that's so nice of her.
Yeah, but
so I mean,
so even though that's like
you did it, right? I mean, did your dad like it?
Yeah, he liked it. Mostly shared it with my mom.
Oh, that's so awesome, though. Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, I was talking to Kim about that as well. It is a nice gesture, but
yeah, you should totally be happy to have friends like that. I mean, you should thank her. I mean, look at that. I mean, she got your dad a present when you didn't even. I mean, that's just amazing of her.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was planning on making a video thanking her for that, but still, that doesn't win me over. It does not turn my feelings around with her on that note.
Well, I don't see why you're trying to make this a bad thing. I mean, she did a very big gesture of goodwill. I mean, it was towards your dad of all things. I mean, that's huge. But I mean, what did she do that's making you so mad?
Come on, if you look at our YouTube account, Bivy the G, which is one of my actually I unsubscribed to that, and I blocked her from my YouTube. Or maybe I did.
She must have done something really bad. What was it?
But anyway, shoot, she made behind my back. She made these audiobook parodies to my comment pages, and she just did not have my permission on that. She was Clyde Cash's cousin, and Clyde Cash was a major troll in my life. Just really.
Oh, well, maybe you should make a video concerning that. I mean,
I'm talking. Okay, well, please, may I finish? Anyway.
Whatever.
Yeah. Anyway, aside from that, aside from that, in addition to all that, she just made a whole bunch of mockery out of me. She just mocked me a whole bunch, and slandered along with the trolls. I mean, she was no better than the rest of them.
What did she mock you?
Watch any of her audiobooks, and you'll find her audiobooks, and you'll find you watch any of her videos, and you'll find out. But anyway, I lost my train of thought.
Well, I mean, it just seemed like she just gave your comics a voice. I mean, I thought they were pretty good. It's just the comics in audio form. I mean, she didn't change any of your text or anything. Lots of books have audiobooks.
Yeah, anyway, I remember what I was talking about. She also wrote this book that she sent me a copy of. I did not read it, and I did not care to. I loaned it to my pastoral counselor, Rocky Shoemaker. She read some of it, and it was just mostly mockery against me and my character, and my science characters, and my real life.
Did it actually have your name in it?
I wouldn't know. I have not read it.
Well, then how do you know? Maybe it's a wonderful book.
No, it's not that. No, it's not that great a book. She just basically.
You didn't know though if you didn't read it.
She copied my life though. She called it the girl. I think she touted the girl who fought the world, something like that.
Well, that doesn't even sound like you. You're not a girl, are you? I mean, I think you should read it. Give it a chance.
But it's like she portrayed the girl being me, or me being a girl.
Well, I think maybe you're trying to read into it too much. I think you should just read the book.
I might after I get back.
Most definitely, I want to read it. That sounds exciting. But
anyway.
Why didn't you want to read it if it's from your friend?
She was never a friend. She was a troll. And worst off, she was a cousin of a bigger troll.
Well, maybe you should make a video about that. Like really let your anger and rage out.
Yeah, I will think about that, and I will do that later.
I mean, if
anyway,
you've never dressed for like that, you should.
Yeah. Anyway, if I may, I would like to change the subject. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, I went out and did my shopping Wednesday, and I found a set of 3 sports bras for $10 at Walmart.
Oh, yeah. Kim sent me the pics. How are you liking them?
Yeah, they feel really comfortable.
That's good.
They feel really good. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's
are
like,
you
I
using
think
them for jogging, like you said?
Yeah, I went out. I told you I exercised and worked. While wearing the first bra. But I could definitely felt the difference. But it's like, it definitely was comfortable.
What colors do you have?
What?
What colors do you have?
Okay, hang on. Let me get back to that. Though. But anyway, during the whole time, my man boobs did not bounce. Like, before the bra, it's like, they would bounce and I feel it, but it's like, they don't bounce as much, and it's hardly noticeable. Anyway, yeah. You were asking me about my size just now.
No. What colors do you have?
Oh, I'm gonna get some more, but yeah, the 3-pack. There was 1 gray, 1 white, and 1 denim blue, or sky blue, really more appropriate. Yeah.
Why are you getting more? You need more?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't want to end up wearing the same one every day, I mean.
You're gonna wear them every day, not just for exercise?
Yeah, I'm gonna exercise every day.
Oh, but so you're gonna wear them all the time, though?
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it just feel really good, and it's like, I'm like turned on to the sports bra. But,
I know,
yeah,
normally they're just for sports.
I know.
But I mean, I guess you wouldn't have to worry about getting a real bra, because all the frilly, lacy stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, but I do plan on starting a regimen of exercises daily. Going out at least for walking, jogging. And I'm
just remember, you got to get
my
your heart rate up, or else it's for nothing. You got to get that cardio in.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Good. Make me very proud.
Okay. Anyway, let me go ahead and get this off my mind for a bit. When I went shopping for a bra, I saw them like something for. I think it was you or Kim, one of y'all. I think it was you, though. It's something about, like, small, medium, large, extra large, double extra large, triple extra large, those sizes. But it turns out instead of those layer sizes, it was like number sizes. So I had to ask.
Oh, so they went by bust size?
Yeah, so I had to ask the nearby lady to measure my bust size. It turned out it was a 43.
Oh, a 43.
Yeah.
I bet she was really shocked. You're like, hey, please measure me.
Yeah, I was a little bit embarrassed at first, but I felt like I emotionally prepared myself for it. I emotionally prepared myself to go shopping for sports bras, so definitely it's like it pretty much followed in a suit. It made it easier for me to accept it, so I could measure my butt. So I could ask to get my bust size measured. Anyway, I got a set 342s.
Okay. As long as they fit.
Yeah. They fit great. Feel awesome.
That's good. As long as you're happy.
Yeah,
so anything else on your mind?
If I was just about to let you know about another thought, about from addition to that, but yeah, it's like I can see how you women feel like when your breasts start coming out, and then it's like you need the support of a bra to keep them in check, and so they don't bounce about. It's like, now I understand that.
What? I guess. I don't really have a problem with my structure. I mean, they pretty much can hold themselves up on their own. I mean, I just wear it for other obvious reasons.
What, you mean like for looks?
Well, yeah, that, and it's socially acceptable, and if you get cold, you want to make sure that you have a bra so that your nipples aren't sticking out. Come on.
Yes, I have heard about that. But anyway, yeah, and the support and the warmness is like, I can relate to women in that sense. It's like, I understand that.
Yep, show off your feminine side, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, you should know as well as I do. Like, in the chromosomes there is an X and a Y in every dude, and yet there are two X's in every woman.
Yes, that is how genetics work.
Yeah, so there you go. If it was like, every guy was totally a guy, they'd be like two Ys, and it don't work.
I don't think genetics quite works like that, but
yeah, they don't work that way. That's what I was just saying.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah, and I still feel straight, and it's like, yeah, when I took the pictures that you just received from Kim, I sent them to Kim first.
Uh-huh.
Before I went and took those pictures, I wanted to think about it further. It's like, so yeah, I shaved the hair on my belly. Yeah, I got hair on me, so yeah, I kept the chest hair and whatnot. We can talk more about that another phone call after I finish up my thought here.
Your what?
Anyway, my
your thought. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Anyway, then after I shaved off my belly hair, then I just spent a whole minute just looking at myself without my shirt on, and yet with my bra on, just looking at myself in the mirror for 1 minute, studying myself. It's like, at first I didn't know what to think. So it's like, that's why I stood in the mirror and looked and took a good long look there. And then I went to feed my cats and shut the mail into my mailbox. And that was like about 15 minutes later. Then the thought came back.
Wait, did you go outside in your sports bra?
No, I put my shirt back on.
Oh, okay.
No, I put my shirt back on before I went outside. After I had the thought, the image from what I saw in the mirror came back to me, and I was like, yeah, I look pretty good, and I can accept this. I can get used to this, and then I just felt confident for when I stood in front of the camera and took the pictures, and I later sent to Kim.
Oh, well, think about how confident you're going to be too when you exercise and work those things off, so that you don't even need a sports bra. I mean, now that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, that's true. But then again, I had these man boobs since I was 8 years old.
Well, that's not really how the way our bodies work. I mean, if you lose weight, you're going to lose it there too.
Well, we'll see what happens after I get lunch. After I
Chris, who's going to be in the medical profession? Come on.
You are.
I mean, I guess, maybe if you were a little chubby back then, it would be possible. But, I mean, come on.
Yeah. Okay, you are going to the male profession. I almost said confession. You're learning. Yeah, you're learning right off the bat. It's like, you're learning as you go, but you don't know. But it's like, you know as much as you do, and I appreciate that.
No problem.
And yeah, I mean, you still got a lot to learn, but you still got a lot to learn. But yeah, you know a lot right now. So yeah, who's going to the medical profession? You are.
Yes, I've been studying this since I knew I wanted to be in the medical profession.
By the way, when was that? How old were you when you first decided?
10.
Wow. So you started like sometime during middle or high school?
When I was 10, I was in elementary school.
Yeah. Elementary. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I get a little confused because you see, I was oh yeah. Then I was in Providence Middle about. Yeah, I turned 13 when I was in Providence Middle. So I guess, yeah, at 10 one would be likely in elementary school still. Yeah.
Yep.
I just had to sort that out in my head just now. Okay, so really, you took classes. You learned some things while you were in elementary school.
Well, I mean, I just always wanted to be it, and I've always loved books, so I would read on my own. Wasn't necessarily, in the school curriculum.
Yeah. Anyway, that's good. Very good. I commend you for it.
Thank you. What did you want to be when you were little?
Yeah, shoot. I never knew what I wanted to be when I grew up. I mean, the closest thing that I would have ever thought I would have wanted to be when I grew up was a cowboy.
A cowboy?
It was like only for a short while during that phase. And yet, other than that, every time I was asked, where do you see yourself 5 years from now, I never have an answer. I always draw a blank.
That's not good. You should get some goals. I mean, even if you don't exactly meet them, as long as you have those goals.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, for a while I could answer that question, where do you see yourself as 5 years? Oh yeah, I'm married and I have a daughter named Crystal.
I don't know. I don't think most guys would think that's something to be proud of. I mean, yeah, family's important and all, but don't you want to make something of yourself? You need to have goals.
Yeah, well, I mean, currently I am starting to make some goals and setting those up for myself. Like,
Where did you get the name Crystal anyway? I mean, it sounds like, like that champagne that rappers drink, like the stripper.
Okay. I have first heard the name Crystal for being my daughter in my early teens, or even as young as 10 years old. Whereas, like, I think, yeah, this is my first dream I'm talking about here. The first of many, where I'm leaving the office and I had my daughter there with me.
Right, you told me this. But I just asked where you got the name from. I don't need to hear the dream again.
Yeah, I know, but this is it. In the dream, I called her Crystal. I knew her name was Crystal. That was the first time right there, that dream. In the office, stuff was going on in there. It's like, oh my God, I have to go save my daughter, Crystal.
You ever think that maybe that was just a dream?
I thought it was a lot more than that. It was like, I thought it was like God telling me what my future was going to be, that I would have a daughter named Crystal.
Well, I mean, okay, so when do you think you're going to get married? So you could start this family. Like, when do you want to get married by?
Why would I want to get married by?
Yeah, when do you want to get married by? Like, like age 30, age 40?
Yeah, I would like to get married before I turn 30.
Oh, well, you've got some work to do.
Yes, I do. And to think I have been working. Like, I realized, I should be going out dating. I should be dating women. I realized that.
Well, I mean, it's not even that. You're going to have to go get jobs, and you're going to have to, get a group of friends. I mean, you're just going to have to create a whole life really quickly. I mean, a girl's not just going to look at you and go, oh, look, you live with your parents. You're going to need a steady job and a place.
Yeah, well, at least I'm working on the job front. I'm filling out applications.
Oh, I know, but if you
want
to go by 30, you only have 3 years, and that stuff takes time. I mean, do you have any savings to do this with?
I have a savings account, yes.
But are there savings in that account?
Yes, there are a few dollars in there.
A few dollars? Like, I'm talking like,
yep.
like thousands of dollars. Or do you literally mean like a few dollars?
Yeah, but it's like I add into it every month. I mean, I originally had started at 200, and then in past impulses, I've improved on my impulses.
So you don't have any savings. Is what you're saying?
I currently have $10, but I'm letting that grow. It's like, you know, if it's not above, it's not $200 above, they charge me $4 for having the savings account there. $4 a month. So like I got to put a little bit back. I got to put as much as I can. I'm a monthly boat so that I can make it grow back up. But then now that I've learned it, I can make as most as $980 in a month without affecting my social. That's like, you know, I'm going to take what I earned from my job and put it directly into my savings account and save it.
Okay, well then you can't impulse buy then.
Yeah, that is the case. And I accept that.
Well, I mean, have you bought anything recently from like the PlayStation 3 store or any video games?
Not on impulse. It was planned out of my budget, so I still have like $50 in my main bank account.
Oh, well, how long did you have these things planned?
I had planned for a few weeks. It was
like that's almost like impulse.
Anyway, firstly there was Guitar Hero 5. I only had to pay 48 something out of that. I had put the $5 down cash, and then I traded in a few more games, and then I had to go and get a new copier scanner for $69. And then I want to catch up in my PlayStation Network account, so I bought a $50 card. And then, upon the recent necessities, upon realizing that, I also spent $10 in the sports bras.
Well, look how much you spent on video games. I mean, that's a lot in like a day or two. That really is, especially like if you had bills, you couldn't do that. I mean, how could you have spent that much even if it was planned and yet you didn't get your dad a birthday present?
I forgot about the birthday present. I can get him the maple nut goodies, and I will.
But still, that's a lot to spend on video games.
But I'm trying to not do so much impulse buying, and I'm trying to save.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to work better on that because you just spent a ton on video games at once.
And I thought we discussed before that all that money on the video games did not happen all at once.
No. I'm talking about what you just told me. That's still a lot to drop on video games at once.
And plus on that rate, yeah. $60 for the Guitar Hero.
I wish I could do that.
And then I only did 50, for the PlayStation Network, and I paid $70 for the new parent scanner copy that I needed, so I could print my comics to send out one copy to the copyright office, and then 3 more a month between Marvel, Dark Horse, and Archie's.
I know that's still a lot of money just to drop that. I mean, like I wish I could drop that on stuff I wanted or even needed.
Yeah, well, during the longer time, I did not really have any goal-oriented plans. But now,
well, if you want to get married at 30, you better start getting those plans.
Yeah, well, I mean, fortunately, with the recent events and talking to you and Kim, I am starting to put my plans together.
Well, 3 years goes by pretty quickly, so good luck.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
I mean, have you ever thought of selling your video games for money, like the ones you don't play anymore?
Yeah, I thought about that, and I did not wish to do that.
Why not? I mean, if you don't use them.
I'd like to be able to hold on to them for my daughter to enjoy, or even my son, my children.
But by the time you have children, there'll be better video games out. I mean, stuff improves all the time. I mean, they'll be able to get ROMs, if anything.
They'll be able to get ROMs.
Yeah, ROMs are wonderful. It keeps the clutter away because they're all in a nice little, megabytes and all that stuff. And, you can just join GameFly or something like that. I mean, think of just how much room you would save. I mean, besides, maybe your kids won't like video games. Maybe they'll be more into sports.
Well, at least for me to enjoy then. I'm a nostalgic type person, and I often get nostalgia. And sometimes I like to.
Well, so do I, but even I know that I have to keep up with the times. I mean, what of your old games have you played recently? Like the oldest of the old.
Which ones I played recently?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, recently I've played a few levels of Knuckles Chaotix on my 32X.
And that's it?
I also played the egg stomping game on my NES with my power pad, but then I got the power pad away, back to where it was.
Well, I mean, how about you just sell the ones you don't play?
Yeah, well, that's a lot for me to sort through.
Well, you gotta do it eventually. I mean, if not, you're gonna be like a hoarder or something.
A what?
A hoarder? Somebody
I never heard that.
It's a pack rat. It's somebody who has a psychological problem where they can't give up their stuff and they fill their house with junk. I mean, it's somebody who hoards things.
As if I haven't already been established with that lifestyle, because my mother and my father are pack rats. I think we've established that before in previous conversations.
I don't think you've really talked to me about that, but maybe you should set an example for them.
All right, well, let me just refresh it though. Yeah, my mom, between my mom and dad, they bring home stuff. Most of my mom though, including, like, we have these two couches in my room, and my mom says she's going to take out the old couches, take out a couple of the old couches, replace them with the new ones. No, she never did. The two couches are just sitting one on top of the other at the edge of our living room, and also this hutch in the kitchen that she said she was going to put together, but she never did. We also got like a couple of pieces of furniture. I don't even remember what they are downstairs, where it's like you cannot even get into the music / computer room downstairs anymore. We have a computer in the kitchen up here, by the way. It's easy to get to. And also between I don't know, shelves, filing cabinets, or whatever.
Well, Why don't you do it for her? I mean, your parents are old. Maybe they just need the help. Why don't you take out the old furniture and put the new ones in? I bet you could do it. I mean, you helped out with all that brush in your yard, so obviously you're pretty strong.
Yes, but it's like, and I would love to do it for them.
Then just do it.
But it's like they have to. It's like I've been waiting for them to make the plans, and I do not know where to put everything. Like
you don't have to make any plans. Just take the old couches out, arrange for bulk pickup, or arrange for Goodwill to come get them. The end. It's so simple.
It's not as simple as you think. Plus, we got a whole bunch of other clutter.
Just give it away. If they haven't used it, if no one has used something in a year, you don't need it. Just get rid of it. You can live without it. You should totally clean it for them.
And then my mom's gonna yell at me, and then definitely would probably throw me out of the house.
No, I think they'd be happy that you did something. Maybe you should talk to them then. Be like, hey, I want to clean up the house. I'm gonna get rid of stuff.
I have talked to them. And I have talked to them. They're always like, no, 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 no. You don't do that. You do that, we're going to kick you out of the house.
Well, that's a very bad position to be in because that's unhealthy for you to live in. That's extremely unhealthy.
Yeah, tell me about it. Oh, I got a bit of a headache right now.
Yeah, I can understand the feeling. So, but yeah, that rage you're showing, maybe right now you should go make that video because, you can just put all that anger that you just showed me into it. I mean, all that frustration, just go and get that video done. It'll make you feel a lot better. I'm pretty sure of it.
Yeah. Okay.
So why don't I let you go, and I'll expect the video up soon. I'll be excited to see it.
Okay.
Awesome. Right. Okay, well then I'll call you tomorrow.
All right, take care. Stay safe.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.